Hey everybody, this is Matt here. In this video, I am going to demonstrate adding the diamond text to a video in Movavi Video Editor 2026. Okay, you can see I have the program open here, but now I have to import a video. So now I'm going to move the mouse pointer up here and click this file import here on the upper left. Make sure it's clicked to get my video. I'm going to move the mouse pointer down here and click add files. Perfect. Oh, excellent. My folder's already selected, so I don't have to navigate to it. Here's the video clip I want to use, so I'm going to double click that now to add it, to import it, pardon me. Okay, now it's been imported. Now before I proceed any further, I'm simply going to save this project. So I'm going to move the mouse pointer up here and click the File menu. And I'm going to move the mouse pointer down and click Save Project. And, oh, excellent. My folder's already selected, so I don't have to navigate to it. So I'm going to click in the file name here and type in my name. Okay, I've saved the project as Diamond Text Movavi 26. Now, before I add the clip to the timeline down here, I'm going to move the mouse pointer up and click the clip. And now I'm going to secondary click it. And I'm going to now click this file information here. This is a pretty important feature in Movavi. I'm going to click that now. And you can see now, we can see the file information. We can see the format of this clip. The file format of this clip is MP4. And we can see that the codec is H.264. The width and height is 1920 by 1080 and 30 frames a second. Okay, and of course the aspect ratio 16:9. Most importantly here, I think the frame rate and width and height are what's most important here. It's a full HD clip at 1920 by 1080 and a frame rate of 30 frames a second. Okay, when I export it, in my opinion, it's best to stick with the original width and height and the original frame rate. That's what I will be exporting it in. Now I'm going to move the mouse pointer down and click OK. Perfect. On the bottom right of this prompt box. Now I have to add the clip to the timeline. So I'm going to move the mouse pointer up and click the clip. Okay. Now I'm going to secondary click it and click add to the timeline. And I think the best bet here is at the beginning, obviously, especially since there were no other clips on the timeline. Now it's been added to the timeline. And yes, I didn't mention earlier, but you can see now when I imported the clip is under project files there. Perfect. So if you want to import more media, just to show you, I'm going to click File, Import. Now we can add another file. But since I want to see my clip again, I'm going to click Project Files again. I honestly think that's the neatest way to go. Okay, now, the clip's on the timeline. Now before I add the text, how about we simply watch the clip so we can compare them. So I'm going to click the play icon under the preview pane there. Okay, nifty clip. Now, I'm going to click the position indicator there on the end and click it and drag it back quite a ways near the beginning. I'm going to drag it back here. I think that's good there. That's about where I want to put the text. The diamond text. And now I'm going to move the mouse pointer up here and click the text icon here in the upper left. And I'm now going to type in the search box to find that text. So I'm now going to type in, I clicked in the search box. And I'm going to find that text. But before I proceed with that, I almost forgot to mention, see this all items here in the drop down menu. I'll click that. I'm going to move the mouse pointer down and click free. That's your best bet because you don't have to pay for the subscription there. So I'm going to click free. And now I'm going to search for the text. I'm going to click into the search box and type in my text. Okay, there's diamond there. Oh my goodness. Alright, there we go. Hit the couple round keys there, sorry about that. Now I'm going to click diamond there, and now I'm going to secondary click it. And I'm going to show you this now. See this license here? I'm going to click that. Diamond, artist Movavi, source Movavi. The license is Movavi General Content License and commercial use is yes. So we're good to go with that one. Alright. So move the mouse pointer down now and click got it. Okay, perfect. Now I'm going to click the diamond text there again. Now I'm going to secondary click it and click add to the timeline. And now I'm going to click add to current position to put it about where I set the position indicator there. Perfect. Now you can see diamond text. Alright, so I'm going to move the mouse pointer up here and click in line 1. And I'm going to type in my text. Just give me a moment. Mute swan. That's line 1. Now I'm going to click that line 1 drop down menu there. And now click line 2. And instead of subtitle, I'm going to type in and pigeon pal. Perfect. Alright. Now, instead of the Bernier regular there, I'm going to change the font face. I'm going to change it to, give me a moment, I'm going to try a new font. How about this intro Rust base? Perfect. Now I'm going to change the font on Mute Swan. So I'm with the mouse pointer up and click that. You can click the selection box or click the line drop down menu, whichever you choose. So I'm now going to instead of Bernier regular, I'm going to click that drop down menu and go with this Days 1 here. I'm going to go with that. Perfect. Mute Swan and Pigeon Pal. Alright, so now I'll click Mute Swan again there and click bold. I'm going to bold that text. And I'll do the same thing on Pigeon Pal. I'm going to click Pigeon Pal there on the screen there, the preview pane. Perfect. You can see the selection area appears around the text when you do that. So now I'm going to bold that text as well. I'm going to move the mouse pointer to the left and click bold here. Perfect. Alright, so now I'm going to change the color of the text. I'll click Mute Swan. There, the selection box has appeared around it. And now I'm going to click the color here on the left. So this color box here, this little dot here that says color. It's white, you can see. Now I'm going to click red. Perfect. And now I'm going to do the same thing with and Pigeon Pal. This time I'm going to click the drop down menu and click line 2. You can see the selection box appeared around it. Now I'm going to move the mouse pointer to the left here and click the color. And I'm going to select, how about this green? Here, this shade of green right here. I'll click that. Perfect. All right. Now, I'm going to now do something really neat. I'm going to change the color of the diamond. I'm going to move the mouse pointer up here and click the color icon here. So this color here, this color tab, I should say. I'm going to click color now. And I'm going to click the decorations there. You can see there's a color there. And I'm going to change it to, how about blue? This blue here. Perfect. Now I'm going to click apply to save my changes. All right. Now, how about I simply export the clip now so we can watch it with the title edit. I'm going to move the mouse pointer to the right of the screen and click this export icon here. I'll click it now. All right, perfect. And on the left of the box, here's the export box. We can see MP4 is the default. We can see video is the default right here. We also have audio and some other options. But video's on top there. You can see it looks like a video camera. And MP4 is the default option. You can see there are other options, but MP4 is the default. So I'm going to click MP4 there just to make sure. And you can see Diamond Text Movavi 26 is the title. Now I'm going to click the browse icon here. See this? To find my folder. So click browse. And I'm going to move the mouse pointer to the left of the select folder prompt box here and click desktop. And now I'm going to click Diamond Text Export. So I'm going to click it now. I don't have to double click. I don't have to open it. I'm just going to click that now. And you can see it appears in the folder down here, Diamond Text Export. So that it appears in the folder input box there, I should say. Now I'm going to move the mouse pointer down and click the select folder icon here on the bottom right of the select folder prompt box. I'm going to click select folder now. Perfect. Now that's really nifty. Now I'm going to click advanced here, the advanced icon there. And I'm going to change the frame rate to, I'll click the drop down menu and change the frame rate to 30 frames a second. Our width resolution, which is our width and height of 1920 by 1080, an aspect ratio of 16:9 is fine. I'm going to stick with that. As for bitrate there, I'm going to click the drop down menu and click auto. And I think the sample rate there should be fine. And obviously we most likely would prefer audio channels to be stereo. Okay. H.264 is the codec, and that's definitely probably the best codec to go with in my opinion. Pardon me, is the best codec to go with, especially if you're ever in doubt. And there's this gear here to the right of video codec. I'm going to click that now, and I'm going to click to pass encoding there. Make sure that's checked. I'll check that box. It'll slow down the export a little, but it will be a higher quality. And the preset here, I'm going to click that. Film is definitely the way to go, okay? Film will always be your best bet throughout the most part. You have animation, retro, slideshow, fast decode, and zero latency. But film is definitely your best bet throughout the most part. Okay, so I'm going to click film. Perfect. And as for speed, this is a little trickier. If you click, you have the option of fast and faster, very fast, super fast, ultra fast. Now, the quicker you go, the lower the quality of the export, okay? And if you go very slow, obviously it'll be a very slow export, but it'll be the highest quality. So what I'm going to do is what I typically do. I either go with medium or slow, but just to give you a tip, if you have a client who's very particular about the projects, very slow might be the way to go. But I'm simply going to go with slow here. I'm going to click slow. Now I'm going to click OK here on the bottom of this export settings prompt box here. And of course we're brought back to the original export settings prompt box. And I'll move the mouse pointer down and click OK here on the bottom right. And now I'm going to start the export. I'm going to click start here, the icon here, the start icon to start the export. I'll click it now. Excellent. The export has finished. Okay. And you can see the file, Diamond Text Movavi 26.mp4, has been saved successfully. Open output folder is checked. That's awesome. That's what I want to do. So now I'm going to move the mouse pointer down and click this OK icon to open the folder. Now let's simply watch the video clip. I'm going to double click it now to open it in Windows Media Player. So I'm going to double click it now. Alright, that was nifty. Now I'm going to move the mouse pointer up and close to the media player. Now I'm going to close the folder. Alright, really nifty. Now that's one of the many cool text titles you'll find in Movavi Video Editor 2026. I think that's one of the niftiest ones there. That's one of the neatest ones. Definitely pretty cool. If you have any questions, you can ask them in the comment section. I'll get back to you when I can and answer all I can. Also remember, Movavi requires you place a link to their homepage, movavi.com, in the description on your platform. Just simply type in some text that says, okay, this video was edited with software purchased from movavi.com, and please place a link in their purchase from www.movavi.com. They really do require you to do that. As you may have noticed, I place it on the video, and many of my videos you may notice I place it near the end, and the text title at the end. Okay, thanks for watching. Thanks for your time.